لا 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 لا. أتعلم أنا أتعلم. إحنا في المدرسة طلاب نتعلم ويا الأصحاب، نفتح للمستقبل باب، نحيي في الوطن التجديد. إحنا في المدرسة طلاب نتعلم ويا الأصحاب، نفتح للمستقبل باب، نحيي في الوطن التجديد. أتعلم أنا أتعلم حتى أفيد وأستفيد، وأعرف لما أتكلم إنه كلامي صح ومفيد. ليلى لا ليلى لا ليلى لا لا ليلى لا ليلى لا ليلى لا.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is teacher Ibrahim Salama from Ibn Khaldun Yasmin primary section. Welcome to a new online learning video. Today inshallah we are going to continue unit 11, so please get ready and open your pupils book on page 116. Grammar in conversation. In the first exercise, listen and read. We have a conversation between Ben and Jack. You are going to listen to the conversation and then I'm going to ask you some questions, but while listening I need you to pay attention to the highlighted statements here. Now listen.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 116. Grammar in Conversation. Activity 1. Listen and read.
My cousin is coming to stay next week.
Shall we get him a present?
Good idea. But what?
How about a computer game?
A computer game costs too much, doesn't it?
That's true.
How about a football? He plays football, doesn't he?
What about some sweets? Or a book? Or a puzzle?
Boring.
I know. Let's go to the mall.
Yes! They sell everything there, don't they?
And Carl's mum works there, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. We can ask her what to buy.
Okay, who is coming to stay next week? Excellent. Ben's cousin. He wants to buy her a present. Jack suggested a computer game, but Ben refused. Why did Ben refuse to buy a computer game for his cousin? Exactly, because it costs too much. Okay. He suggests some sweets or a book, a puzzle. Why did he refuse that? Excellent, because they are boring. Okay. Now we need to pay attention to the highlighted words, as I told you. Here, a computer game costs too much, doesn't it? This is a question tag as we had before. So here I need you to pay attention to the word costs, the verb costs. Then we have doesn't. Plays. Then we have also doesn't. Here we have sell, don't. Works, doesn't. So we know now that if the verb contains s, if it is in present simple and we add s to the verb, so we use doesn't plus the subject. Costs, doesn't. Plays, doesn't. Works, doesn't. But in the same tense, present simple, if we don't add s to the verb, so here we use don't. We use don't. Okay? Now let's do this example. Finish the sentences with question tags. Number 1, he likes sweets. He likes sweets. Excellent. Doesn't he? Likes. Next, you play basketball. Play. So, don't you? She likes cooking, so we use doesn't. Doesn't she? She likes cooking, doesn't she? The children talk a lot. Talk without S, so don't they? The children talk a lot, don't they? That film sounds great. Sounds. So doesn't it? And the last one, we work hard. Work without S, so don't we? Okay? Then we are going to listen.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 116. Grammar in Conversation. Activity 2. Listen and repeat.
He likes sweets, doesn't he? You play basketball, don't you? She likes cooking, doesn't she? The children talk a lot, don't they? That film sounds great, doesn't it? We work hard, don't we?
Okay, let's move to the last exercise on page 116. Let's talk. Choose presents for your classmates. You are supposed to work in pairs. One of you is asking and the other one is answering. What shall we get for Anna? How about a book? She loves reading, doesn't she? Again, loves, doesn't she? We can change the names here, so we can say, what shall we get for Ali? How about a computer game? He likes computer games, doesn't he? And so on. Try to practice this exercise with one of your family, your brother, sister, your father, even your mom. Let's move to the next exercise. Spelling. Some words for people end in OR. They are usually people who do something. Here we have an example. A competitor is in skateboarding, always wears a helmet. A competitor. Listen.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 117. Spelling.
Some words for people end in OR. They are usually people who do something.
A competitor in skateboarding always wears a helmet.
Okay. Exercise 1. Read. A competitor is someone who competes in a competition. A spectator is someone who watches a sport or an event. Now it's time for exercise 2. Listen and say these words. We have these words, so please listen carefully.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 117. Spelling. Activity 2. Listen and say these words. Doctor, author, sailor, professor, inventor, visitor, mayor, tailor, editor.
Okay. I'm going to replay the recording again, and please Try to repeat these words.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 117. Spelling, Activity 2. Listen and say these words.
Try to repeat, please.
Doctor, author, sailor, professor, inventor, visitor, mayor, tailor, editor.
Okay. Now we are going to use these words in exercise 2 to fill in the spaces in exercise number 3. Choose words from activity 2 to complete these sentences. Number 1. A person who looks after people's health is a excellent doctor. Number 2. Someone who writes book is an excellent author. Number 3. A person who leads the people to a town or city is a mayor. Someone who teaches at a university is a excellent professor. Number 5. A person who makes clothes is a excellent tailor. Now let's move to exercise number 4. Listen and say.
Pupils Book, Unit 11, page 117. Activity 4. Listen and say.
Tinker,
Tailor, soldier,
sailor,
rich man, poor man,
beggar man.
thief, you're out.
Now let's move to workbook to answer the exercise. So open your workbook on page 104. Grammar. Number 1. Complete the sentences with the correct word in brackets. Number 1. Summer is the time, space, people go on holiday. We have where and when. Summer, the time, so the correct answer is when. Summer is the time when people go on holiday. Number 2. A downhill skier is a person which or who enjoys skiing fast. The answer is who. Number 3. Trainers are shoes, space, people wear for sports. So trainers are shoes that or who people wear for sports. Shoes that. Ski jumping is a sport where or which can be dangerous. A sport means which. This is the playground where or that the skateboarder practice. Playground is a place, so where. In ski jumping, the winner is the person which or that jumps the furthest. A person means that. Exercise number 2. Change the sentences. Use the relative clause in the box. Make sure you put the clause in the correct place. We have that downhill skiers were, when snowboarding became an Olympic sport, who won the marathon, which the champion rode, where the boys are canoeing. Number 1. The man is from Spain. The sentence is, the man who won the marathon is from Spain. Number 2. The river is dangerous. So, the river where the boys are canoeing is dangerous. Number 3. I can't remember the year this time, so we use when. So I can't remember the year when snowboarding became an Olympic sport. Number 4, Kareem has bought one of those helmets. Exactly. So Kareem has bought one of those helmets that downhill skiers wear. Number 5, the bike was black and gold. So the bike which the champion rode was black and gold. Let's move to exercise number 3. Write your own sentences. Use the words in brackets. We have someone, that, something, that, a or the place where, a or the time when. Again, in this exercise, your answers may be different from my answer. So here is my answers. You can do it, or you can write your own answers. So I know someone that can speak 5 languages. Number 2, we saw something that looked like a treasure. 3, a hospital is a place where you go when you are ill. Number 4, a holiday is a time when students do not go to school. Next page, grammar and conversation. Number 1, complete the sentences, use question tags. Again, if you use S with the verb, you use doesn't. If you use the verb without S, so you use don't. You play computer games. What is the question tag? Exactly, don't you. Number 2, the children go to school by bus. Go, so don't they. Number 3, your uncle drives a fast car, so doesn't he. I work hard, don't I. Rana reads poems beautifully, doesn't she. We all enjoy picnics, don't we. The ski jump looks dangerous, doesn't it? You like ice cream, don't you? Your grandparents live in Australia, don't they? Ahmed speaks Chinese, doesn't he? Next exercise. Write a sentence about each picture. Use the words from each box. We have the verbs here: live, wear, play, enjoy, and we have question tags: doesn't he, doesn't she, doesn't it, and don't they. So, number 1, she enjoys reading, doesn't she? Number 2, crocodiles live in rivers, don't they? Number 3, he plays computer games, doesn't he? And the last one, they wear glasses, don't they? This concludes our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.